Should I prioritize my RRSP or my TFSA? Hello, my name is Tania Strebel. I'm an Associate Portfolio Manager at MidC, and today I'll answer one of our most popular client questions. When investing, should I prioritize my RRSP or my TFSA? Today I'll answer the question from the point of view of someone who's saving up for retirement simply to make things easier to understand. So, what are the tax characteristics of both kinds of accounts? The tax-free savings account is an account that's really made to help you generate tax-free income. So what that means is that you use after-tax dollars. So when you contribute, you don't get any tax refunds or returns, but the amount that is invested within the account can grow without paying any taxes. So you don't pay any taxes on capital gains, dividends, or interest income. And when you take that money out of the account, you won't have to pay any taxes on that either. For the Registered Retirement Savings Plan, so the RRSP, you put money that is pre-tax. So what that means is when you put money in the account, you will get a tax refund based on how much money you put into the account and your marginal tax rate. When the money is inside the account, it is tax deferred, meaning that you don't pay any taxes as long as it stays within the plan. And once you remove that money, however, then you have to pay taxes on that total amount as if it were regular income. So what this means for you is that the decision really relies upon whether you pay higher taxes today or whether you'll pay higher taxes during retirement. So if today you have a very high marginal tax rate and you expect to pay less taxes during retirement, then the RRSP is the obvious choice for you. If you pay almost no taxes today and you will pay high taxes in retirement, then the TFSA is a better vehicle for these purposes. And if the tax rates are about the same, then you could still prioritize the TFSA. It's not any more complicated than that. The more difficult thing is really to try to estimate how much return you'll get back if you contribute to an RRSP today, and to evaluate how much your portfolio will be worth in the future because there are so many unknowns. That's why you can always refer to a professional if you need help estimating these numbers. But as a general guideline, we do see some similarities when we deal with our clients. So here are some general rules of thumb that you can follow. At the beginning of your active life, so when you're a student, when you start working, usually the TFSA is a better vehicle for you for two simple reasons. First of all, often you start off with a smaller salary than what you'll make in the future. So the tax refund that you could get from contributing to an RRSP is less interesting than what you could get if you wait a few years. The second thing is that there's a little bit more flexibility. So if other projects come along during your life, you buy a house or any other project that you want to realize, you can just take that amount. It's more flexible. So it adds a little bit of versatility to your plans. When your career is a little bit more mature, you start having kids, that's when the RRSP really becomes interesting because you can get that bigger tax refund. And if you have children, sometimes there are some government plans that can give you tax returns. So depending on how much taxable income you have, you can gain access to those. So obviously speak to professionals to get advice about that, but it could be helpful to contribute to your RRSP. When your career is nearing retirement, the advantage that you have is that you can actually see what's coming forward. So you have a better idea of how much you're actually going to have in retirement, and you can have a better idea of the lifestyle you want. So there's actually two scenarios in this case. If you're not quite there yet, you still need to accumulate more money. The RRSP remains a good vehicle. But if you have more than enough money and you still have TFSA room, then that's a great way to save as well. Of course, if you have the means to do it, the best case scenario is to contribute to both accounts, and then the question is just moot. Of course, it's never black and white, so don't hesitate to ask us questions. We do accompany a lot of clients with this question based on your personal situation. Thank you for listening. I hope I can help you a little bit to make your decision. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write to us at info@gpsmidc.ca or simply call us.